John McEnroe. I know you have some big tennis tournaments in Canada every year. John's been an interesting person to work with over the years. So he's also kind of a gunslinger. He was loosely governed. No one could get control of him. So I thought, why don't we go back and we make him a cowboy? We did this just before Christmas. I kind of want to work in the last sort of 20 minutes of light. It just adds a little bit more punch with the ambient light in the saloon. And have a cinematic style, because I'm very influenced by cinema, so something that's the same dimensions. If any of you, when any of you go to the cinema last, it's so sad. But when I used to go to the cinema and see great cinema movies, I loved the ratio, and I still quite often crop in that ratio. I'm not a petrol head, but I know a lot of people love cars. If we're going to work with a car, let's make it a great car. This is a 1953 Ferrari. And getting that at the first rays of light, at the same time you bring the wolf in and the girl in and get the light right. So many things can go wrong. So you're just trying to work logistically to get things in your favor. And we fail so much because so many of those things are not in our favor. If you take America, we film probably, I would say, 60 days a year in America. Around 67. We take Montana, Wyoming, Utah, Colorado, Arizona. I think number 2 probably is Colorado, but the state we film in most is here. So I saw this picture. It was taken in 1944 of American airline, the Cowboy. It was in part to celebrate Allied troops' war efforts in Normandy in that year. And Sinclair Oil was the company behind it. And I thought, if they could do it in 1944, we can certainly do it in 2025. And I love the proximity and the visual contrast between the cowboy and the plane. I had this idea from this picture, you'll all see. I thought, why don't we dress the caddies like they're workers from 1930 in Manhattan? We'll dress the players as wise guys, and we'll go back in time to 1930. Weather is your friend. The worst days to photograph are days like today. What a miserable day to take a picture. It's a day to get a suntan or whatever. That's the kind of day you want to take a picture.